Drama erupted at the National Assembly today as Senator Natasha Uduaghan's convoy was blocked from entering the premises, forcing her to abandon her vehicle and walk into the complex on foot, while security forces took over the entire area. A tense situation unfolded at the National Assembly complex today as Senator Natasha Uduaghan attempted to resume plenary sessions amid heightened security measures. The senator's convoy was initially stopped from entering the National Assembly premises by security personnel, allegedly. However, Senator Uduaghan was determined to carry out her legislative duties and made the decision to leave the vehicle and walk into the complex on foot. In the viral video, popular activist Aisha Yesufu accompanied Senator Natasha to the National Assembly, openly declaring her support for the senator during these challenging times. The National Assembly complex experienced an unprecedented increase in security presence, specifically in response to Senator Uduaghan's plan to resume plenary today. Armed security guards were strategically positioned throughout the area, particularly at the main gate of the National Assembly. The heightened security measures led to stricter entry checks. The increased presence of security personnel, including armed guards, were clearly visible at the complex entrance.
In simple terms, it's not about beating the first and second gates and barricade. It's about me and a duly elected senator walking into the chambers to resume my constituted duties as I was elected and mandated by the good people of Kogi Central and INEC. And it's unfortunate that we got in today, which is the 22nd of July 2025, having duly notified the Senate through 2 letters that I would be resuming functions today. As a matter of fact, I'm disappointed on 2 grounds. One is the number of armed policemen that we met outside, all well kitted with guns, charged at a female senator who is unarmed with her people here, patriotic Nigerians. And the second thing is the fact that the Senate, under the leadership of Godswill Akpabio, have decided to become lawbreakers and by denying me entrance into the chambers to resume my duty. There's been some conversations in the media by his own team, trying to twist the narrative that the judge did not order my reinstatement, and I'd like to clarify that. You see, pursuant to Section 318 of the 1999 Constitution, it is very clear that decisions of a court comes in 5 ways. It could be a judicial decree, it could be a sentence, it could be an order, it could be a conviction, and it could be a recommendation. So an order is just one of the 5 decisions that a judge can pronounce over any case, and mine tilts towards a recommendation. Now, you would think that a recommendation is a voluntary. That means the Senate has either they comply or they have the right not to comply. But I'd like to clarify that again. If you go further to the to Section 287, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution, again, it actually specifies in clear terms that decisions, that's any of these 5 decisions of any of the possible on every authority. So what that means in simple terms, whether they mention that the Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court made an order or made a sentence or made a judicial decree or a recommendation, whatever, however they want to interpret the literal words, interpretation of the words, it is still a decision of a court and it is still binding on the National Assembly. The second issue that I have seen withering around the media is that the Senate appealed the judgment. And I mentioned it, I'm saying it clearly. Hamza, can you please give me, where's Hamza? Let me have that page, please. Let me have the appeal. Let me show them the appeal. Now, this is the appeal that was initiated last week against Justice Binta Nyako's judgment. It is clear that it is not the National Assembly, neither it is the Senate. It's Akpabio himself.
The dramatic scenes have raised questions about the circumstances surrounding the senator's return to legislative duties and the reasons behind the extraordinary security response to her presence at the National Assembly. What are your thoughts on this dramatic standoff at the National Assembly? Do you think Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan was right to walk in on foot while a convoy was blocked? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video. If you want to stay updated on this developing story, subscribe to NaijaNews TV for more breaking political updates.